House Chairperson, South Africans have lost trust in our democracy, in the crooks in this government, in our parliament, the public protector, and our courts. South Africans are walking around tossed between desperation and boiling anger. We have witnessed so many injustices under the leadership of Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. He should account to this country. That is the crux of democracy. That is the crux of accountability and responsibility. So many flaws, so many own goals, so many U-turns. A U-turn about a US dollar stolen from your farm, a U-turn with a national disaster announcement on electricity, a U-turn on the country's relationship with the international court, a U-turn on announcing your resignation, a U-turn on your decision to take the Section 89 independent panel report under review. No shame, no remorse, no accountability. The only thing left on Lady CR17 is a loaded, thick, fat buffalo skin with a bloated presidency. Minister Ramaphosa, not the project manager, the cheerleader. This is your last chance of governing. And then to the other Minister Ramaphosa, you come here with technicalities. It's dark outside there. The people need electricity. I see after me, the Honorable Minister Pando is going to speak. Now, 10 years ago, she was the Minister of Home Affairs. And she must come and tell us here whether she exempt the Guptas to land on Waterkloof. Let alone, she must come here and tell us how did she enjoy her Eastern cuisine. There is no difference between former President Ramaphosa, Zuma and Ramaphosa. The only difference is there is a Premier League and a wounded Buffalo League. The President talks about the NPA to prioritize cases of fish rots from the head down. The NPA should start first with the investigation against our President on Pala Pala. During the Deputy President's reign as Human Settlements MEC, the Gauteng government was accused of squandering 1.3 billion. And the Deputy President have the audacity to come and tell us about tracking and fast-tracking land. It's 27 years later. The courts has given the reason for the failure of this government because of the institutional incapacity. So the Deputy Minister must back up, the Deputy President must back up and go to Alexandra and sort out those billions lost. The State Capture Commission found that Minister Mantashe be investigated. Uteng, he's here, he's with us. The Secretary General Fikile went on holiday to Dubai with dirty money. 680 paid by a company who supplied him during the time he was in government. An allowance from Bosasa for Novula Makonyane's daughter, 50,000 rand a month. Contracts awarded in her name, a tender scandal of 2.7 million. Mr. President, with your own step-aside rule, only a few have been dealt with, let alone by the NPA. We have Honorable Frolick sitting here. He's a House Chairperson. It is believed that he received cash for setting up a meeting between Bosasa and Smith. I see. We don't trust this government anymore. Minister Kotwa, the commission has found that...
Honorable Madluwa, could you please take your seat? What's the point of order, Honorable Member?
Yes, I'm rising on Rule 85. Why I'm saying this is because he mentions the Honorable Frolik, whose case was dealt with in ethics and has been concluded. He must ask the Chief Whip to give, his Chief Whip to give the report, because this was given to us in the programming. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I have made a request and made you aware, Honorable Members, of Rule 85, casting reflections upon other members. Honorable McGluwa, that is not acceptable. Could you please withdraw that?
I thought it's freedom of speech. I would draw, Chair.
Thank you very much.
What is happening in the presidency? Minister Nsaveni and Minister Ngubele are being changed like underwear in the presidency. Happy hour. Happy hour.
Point of order.
Honorable McGluwa.
Point of order.
Take your seat. Honorable members, there comes a time when the language might not necessarily be unparliamentary.
Yeah.
There comes a time when a language might not necessarily be unparliamentary, if only you can listen. If only you can listen. I'm saying there comes a time when a language does not necessarily become unparliamentary, but it becomes unacceptable. So please, let us be aware of what you say and how we say it. It's not a coarse language that makes your argument strong, but facts. Continue, Honorable Member.
The former Minister of Defense was removed from this cabinet. My time.
Must withdraw.
I dare say, honorable members, no member may use offensive, abusive, insulting, or disrespectful and unbecoming
Like
language.
The Minister of
Honorable
Defense said,
McGluwa.
you agree with
Honorable McGluwa.
Hey, can this thing
Please take
debate
a
and
seat.
stop being skip on my files here?
But I'm addressing you, honorable member. I'm addressing you. I'm saying Rule 84 says no member may use offensive and abusive or insulting language or unbecoming language. Let us not use that kind of language, Honorable McGluwa. I have already said it is not necessarily unparliamentary what you have said, but it's unacceptable, and allowed you to continue. Please, go ahead.
Thank you, Chair. The former Minister of Defense was removed because he differed with the President. She went on a plane with Isma Gasule, the Finance Minister. Today she's the janitor of this house. We don't trust this government. There was a little bit of personal trust with Honorable Dainty, but between Honorable Dainty and Penny, they must tell us who sent the SMS.
Honorable McGluwa.
Minister Kanimeng,
Honorable McGluwa.
Kwani, you left
Honorable McGluwa.
with the worst war.
Honorable McGluwa.
Honorable House Chairperson.
Please take your seat.
Honorable House Chairperson.
Honorable McGluwa, please take your seat.
Sir.
Point of order.
Honorable members from the TA, you are not assisting us. Honorable McGluwa, while we are on top flight with your speech, but do listen, please. You are on top flight with your speech, but please use your ears as well. The House is in chaos. Honorable Deputy Chief Whip.
Thank you very much, Honorable House Chairperson. The Honorable McGluwa said the Speaker is the Janet of the House. So we all know that Madam Speaker is the Honorable Speaker,
Nosiviwe Maphisa Ngakula, referring to her as the janitor of the house, is saying something else that doesn't mean the position of the speaker. So that is unacceptable. He
Thank you very
knows
much.
very well that the rules doesn't allow any member to refer to another member in an undignified manner.
Thank you
So
very
that
much.
is what he's saying.
Thank you, Deputy Chikwip.
Yeah,
Honorable
the king
member,
must just sit down.
Yes, the emphasis is on Rule 84 again. No member may use offensive and disrespectful language. Mr. McGluwa. Mr. McGluwa, the Honorable McGluwa, could you please withdraw the comment that you have made about the Honorable Speaker?
I would draw, Chair. Honorable Steenhuisen, the ANC have a culture of not responding to our rebuttals.
Honorable McGluwa, there's another point of order. Could you please take your seat?
I think, Chair, Mr. McGluwa also talked about the so-called trip to Zimbabwe, which was formally investigated by the public protector and was closed.
Thank you.
Was closed. It's casting aspersions on that matter when it was closed, and the public protector made it clear that the issue is now closed.
Okay,
There is no
Honorable.
issue about that matter.
Okay, Honorable Papa, thank you very much. I consider that a point of debate. Thank you very much. You may take your seat. Continue, Honorable McGluwa.
At times we face multiple abusive
Honorable
remarks.
members.
They apologize to some, but never to us. It doesn't matter who said what about us, our party or our members. What Honorable Korenhoff, McDonald and Notnagel on this side of the house, Honorable Lotriet and Krieger Wilson this side on the house, there's no difference except that those this side of the house belongs to a corrupt government. The only difference is that those sitting this
Honorable
side of the house.
McGluwa, your time is up. Thank you very much.